Hi everyone, I'm Allison from Highlights and welcome back for another little story time. Today I'll be reading from this recent issue of High Five magazine featuring an awesome seal wearing a rainbow t-shirt on the cover. And today we have a story about a sneaky goat, a poem about making messy mud cakes, and another story about a road trip with a very unexpected destination. So let's get started. Our first story features two popular High Five characters named Tex and Indy, and it's called Who Ate the Peaches by Lissa Rovich with art by Amy Wummer. Tex and Indy were at Aunt Jen's farm to pick peaches, but first they visited the barn. Blossom, Bluebell, and Sneaky Sam are my newest goats, said Aunt Jen. Sneaky Sam? Asked Tex. Why doesn't he have a flower name like the others? His real name is Buttercup, said Aunt Jen, but he figured out how to open the gate with his nose and he keeps sneaking out. Tex and Indy picked peaches all morning long. When Indy went to empty her basket into the box, she stopped suddenly. Tex, she called to her brother. Why did you take bites out of all the peaches? I didn't, said Tex. If you didn't, asked Indy, who did? Just then, Tex and Indy spotted somebody happily munching a peach. Sneaky Sam, they laughed. Goodness gracious, chuckled Aunt Jen. You keep getting sneakier, Sam. That evening, everyone ate dessert. The goats, sheep, and pigs gobbled up the peaches that Sneaky Sam had nibbled, and the people gobbled up a delicious peach pie. Peach pie is one of my favorite desserts, so I'm glad Sneaky Sam and all the other animals got a little taste of it too. Let's move on to a poem about a different kind of dessert. This poem is called Chocolate Mud Cake by Sheila Dobbin with art by Joelle Drydemy. We turn on the faucet for the long blue hose. We pour a little water for our wiggling toes. Our feet press down and the mud pokes through. It tickles our toes and we think of something new. We sit ourselves down near a thick muddy lake and we scoop up batter for a chocolate mud cake. We pat it and shape it and put it in a pan. Then we make hot chocolate in the watering can. This says, how many cups do you see? Let's count. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if you count these as cups, and I think I do. Do you see any others? See if I missed any cups. I don't know if these would be very delicious, but they look fun to make. Our last story is another kind of messy, muddy story. This story is called Are We There Yet? By M.B. Rusa with art by Lucy Semple. Two little pigs jumped into a car. Are we there yet? Asked the one named Lamar. Not yet, said the one whose name was Lorraine, as she put it in gear and sped down the lane. Join us, they said to Granny McBear, who was strolling along with nary a care. Are we there yet? She asked, as they circled a tree. Not yet, said Lorraine, but soon we will be. Hop in, they all called to a turtle named June. Are we there yet? She asked. Will we arrive soon? The car chug-a-lugged up a bumpy old hill. It sputtered and hiccuped, but kept moving still. And when the car finally stopped at the peak, they all were so awestruck that they couldn't speak. Then down once again, the car flew like a bird. Screams of delight and excitement were heard. The car landed splat right in the swamp, filled with thick muck, a great place to romp. Then out from the mud rose Granny McBear. Are we there yet? She asked, but she knew they were there. Did you expect them to land in a mud pit? I know I didn't, but it looks like fun. It's fun to get messy, so I hope that you can get messy, whether you go outside and play in the dirt or do some gardening, or maybe you do an arts and crafts project. Just make sure you clean up when you're done. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Watch more on Highlights High Five, the channel just for you!